Okay, fab. So now we have pile 2. For those of you, if you've just clicked onto this link without any prior video that was being watched, this is for the 3 piles. And there were 3 piles to choose from, done on the 5th of October for the week ahead. And this is pile 2. And so let's get right into this reading. I'm sensing here that some of you are really feeling like you need clarity on a situation. And you're really keen and you really wish you had some transparency. I get a real strong feeling that some of you are wanting people to be more honest with you. You feel like people aren't being honest. And you thrive on real conversations, honest conversations, and perhaps really not so keen on small talk. So I feel there may be something here to do with connections and communications with people and what you're really feeling you need. So let's get right stuck into this reading. You may or may not know I don't reserve cards in terms of which way they are, up or down. I simply read the energies I'm receiving for them and try and put them in the best words I can to hopefully serve you and give you something you can or want to take away. Right, you've got these 3 cards here. Just give me a moment while I try and I feel there's a situation here where somebody is actually ruling the roost. Somebody in your life, it's not you. I feel like somebody's ruling, is sort of in charge of your life at the moment, whether they know it or not. And it's almost as though they're controlling many aspects of your life, and this isn't what you specifically intended or expected to happen when perhaps you got connected to, involved with, or more involved with this person. This could be a family or a partner, a family member or a partner. This could also be a very, very close friend of the opposite sex. So whether you're a male or female, I feel like it's just a reverse energy here. So this person is quite happy that they're sort of in charge. They're sort of got you running around them a little bit. And what I'm sensing is you had no idea that things would sort of go this way. What I feel is that you may have tried to relay what you're feeling about this situation. And in fact, I feel like it has been quite emotional, because I feel as though you've felt like you've been fighting a little bit. And I also feel like you've been going at a very fast pace. You've been trying really to keep up with everything, do everything to please this person, or this person's involved in this, the person involved in the situation or situations that have been created, or even if they may have created these situations and you're now trying to resolve them or help them along with it. And I feel like you've come really well prepared, and you're giving it your best shot, because that's the type of person you are. You're not the type of person to get involved in something and go half-heartedly. That you really have put a lot of effort into making sure that things get resolved. But what you're finding is you're not being acknowledged, you're not being thanked, you're not being appreciated. And even when you're looking for that approval, the person is just almost brushing you off. It's not even willing to look your way. And it's making you feel extremely small. It's making you feel extremely unwanted, and it's hurtful. It's really emotional for you. I feel like all the energy that you have been putting into this person or this situation has also put you on a vibration of sort of ready to fight, ready to go to war, almost, in the sense of, all guns blazing, give it your best shot, let's get this sorted, done and dusted with. But what I'm sensing is when it comes to situations to do with you, they've sort of taken a bit of a back burner, because you've been so drawn up in this person and trying to please them. And that's what's been going on. And I'd say for this week ahead, what's happening is you've actually realised this. So what happens this week is I feel that you realise, you start reflecting, you start realizing every time you almost go to seek a thank you or approval, it's almost just tossed aside as though whatever you've done is not worth it. But what this is really bringing up here is that actually the reason you're feeling like this is because you're seeking for approval and you're seeking for love, and you're seeking it through deeds and actions by helping or doing something for somebody else that's quite close to you and means a lot to you, or rather that you don't want to displease or offend, either that you do highly value and respect them, or it's been instilled in you over a period of time so that you just automatically do it without thinking. Or everyone else around you respects this person, and so therefore you've just learnt to do the same thing, and it's important to you. It does feel like it's important to you to please this person, and you're doing it to an extent for self-approval, to be approved of by that person, but also to feel better about yourself. And I feel like what you really do want clarity on is the fact that you've been questioning why you're doing the things you're doing and why you're investing so much time and energy in this, to the extent that it's like you're giving everything of yourself. That's what it feels like, that you're giving everything of yourself to this person and to the situations around them, that you've barely had time to truly take care of yourself. And this is where you want some clarity now. You want to know, you're asking yourself, does it make sense? Is this person really being honest with me? Am I being manipulated by this person? Are they telling me the truth of what's going on, or are they exaggerating so that I do jump on my horse and start trying to sort things out for them? This is the clarity you're wanting within yourself and from this other person. What I'm sensing is your angels are saying, you've got this, they've got you. And really, the answers you seek are very much within you, and the doubts you're having are very validated, because they've been trying to nudge you in various ways, even though it hasn't felt that nice, or you've seen things that make you feel even more unhappy and more emotional because of what's going on. You don't feel like things are fair, balanced, clear, that you're starting to feel wonder what's going on. Your angels have been giving you signs and warnings. They have been reaching out to you in various ways to show you what perhaps your life could be like. It could be that friends have made suggestions to you. You've seen when you're driving around or walking around, you've seen little scenarios where you look and think, I wish that was me. And those are your angels showing you what is to come in your life, and that you can have everything you dream of. And it's a journey. You've got to take this journey for yourself. You will have people alongside you as you choose to make changes in your life, because you really need to make a change here. And you need to really decide to do that. And I feel like this is the week where you really sort of mentally decide, if not with a series of course of actions as well, to elicit a change here, that you are going to have companions to help you. You're not going to be alone. You're going to have some bodies. And in fact, it could be animal energies as well. But the point is, you will not feel alone. You'll actually really appreciate the life forces that will be around you as you're choosing to make this change. And in fact, you'll feel that you've got that support, you've got that love, and they've got your interest. They want your happiness and your peace. And even if this is an animal spirit I'm referring to, it's because when you're happy, they're happy. And therefore, they're always looking to you and detecting your energy, because they simply reflect that back to you. If you're happy, then they reflect back happiness. If you're stressed, they pick up that energy and it affects them. And so they are always looking to you to almost say, be better, be happier. Be better as in feel better. Be happier, be calm, because they feel it too. Equally, if this is human energies that are accompanying you as you're now making this change. And I feel it's going to be a real change. It's going to be a pathway you're taking, and it's completely different to what you've been doing. So it does feel like a completely new journey for you. It's almost as though mentally you have to pack a suitcase and get ready to go. You know, you've got to prepare yourself. You've got to be equipped with the right things, the right thoughts about yourself, the right feelings. You might even feel like, right, it's time to do a clear out now because you want to make changes. And I feel like these souls that are going to be alongside you are really going to be nourishing you with the right words, with the right feelings, with the right affection, to encourage you, to tell you that your ideas are right for you. Their interest is that you are happy. And so this will help with your clarity. This will help with your confidence in taking the journey you're taking. But what I sense is you've got, spiritually, you've got towers of strength and love and support and light flooding down on you. You've got, it's almost like it's a very, very strong sun energy and moon energy. So it's saying that despite it, whether it's dark or daylight, whether it's a good day or good period of a day or not over the next week, you've got so much support that somehow you'll keep picking yourself back up, because you won't be allowed to dip down and think twice and back off, because you've got so much love and support around you in the physical world and the spiritual world to help you make this change for yourself. And this will be a really empowering, big, big decision for you. So all I want to say is well done. Well done that you've been even contemplating this, you've been reflecting and assessing what's been going on, and you're realizing actually you want to invest all this energy in yourself and your well-being. And to have faith, because when you do that, everything else will work out. You know, you won't be acting out of fear. When you're acting out of fear is when you run around and try and get things done as quickly as possible because you're worried something will go wrong. If you act in faith that you're trusting it's going to work out, it'd be very interesting to know. You'd be very interested and surprised to know that actually what happens is the kind of actions you take are very different when you're acting in faith. Okay, so that's my reading for pile 2, my dear friends, and my love and support is there for you remotely and via these readings, and I wish you a really wonderful week ahead.